Hello and welcome back to Rue Valley. We are in loop 3, and as the game seems to have given us some amount of control and autonomy, I felt like this was a good moment to make a list of what we know, because what we know is very small. Now obviously we have this list, right? But this isn't what I'm interested in. This is talking about deeper things into the main story of the game. I'm talking about the characters that we know and what we know about them. So, Careless Driver, we know absolutely nothing about them, right? In terms of like who they actually are. Same with Vending Machine Vandal. I mean, we know that they're both kind of a little bit aggressive, but beyond that, like nothing, essentially. So, I think we should try and fill in a couple of these names. We know actually quite a lot about Robin. Robin, we know that her father owns the building. I think we learned that. And we know that she's dealing with an internet outage. Those are both interesting things, and both of them I think could lead to interesting places. We don't know that much about Gideon Fink, apart from that he's our psychologist, and we don't know much about Percy Rugger, except that he calls us in the middle of the night. So I think we've just got to add a few more things to each of these characters. And I think that's going to be our easiest path forward, because it's going to give us a few more things that we can connect. The other thing I think I want to do today is I want to actually explore the area that we're in and see what our boundaries are, basically. See what kind of stuff we've got going on around us and see where we could potentially link other things. So, that's what we're going to do. So we are immediately going to leave this building. Yes, let's just leave. As you step out of the doctor's office, trying to keep your attention away from the angry woman at the vending machine, but you can't help but be pulled towards the only fragment of your previous life. Your car. Through the years of neglect and few layers of desert sand, you manage to catch a glimpse of your own reflection in the car's window. Are you really thinking of running away? Maybe? Yes, you are. Nothing says I'm in control of my life like flooring it into the great unknown. Turns out we're not going to have full autonomy and we're actually going to do what is suggested of us here. Or slinking back home. I just want to go home. We'll say dramatically. Ah yes, home. Where the heart is, right? Hollow. Cold. Closed off and abandoned. Are you sure? This is my new idea to drive back home. Like, because it's an idea, I need willpower, right? So I'd have to commit to this intention. Well, I mean, it told us to do this, so let's hold to commit. Okay, grab the wheel and head homeward. Alright, well, actually we're going to ignore everything else today. We're just going to try and leave.
Give me my coffee, you jerk!
Even though the car is a mess, it still has gas, and it's better than walking. Alright, drive back home.
Spit it out already!
The desert stretches out endlessly, a vast expanse of ochre gravel, barren and desolate. A thin, cracked ribbon of asphalt snakes through the landscape, looping like a gnarly scar that vanishes into the horizon. Silence presses in, thick as molasses, interrupted only by the uneven hum of the car's engine and the faint whispers of wind through the dry brush. Okay. Well, let's check the fuel gauge. The tank is half empty. Or is it half full? You can almost feel the juice running out. Okay. Let's turn on the radio. The static makes only one thing clear. You're more likely to catch a signal from space than any kind of radio station here. Okay, gaze into the distance. The more you look, the more you see. The same mountains, same cacti, copy-pasted bushes, and the identical paintings of clouds. The endless repetition again and again. Open a window, I guess? The dust makes the air outside even thicker than inside. It's suffocating no matter what you do. Well, just drive. You keep pretending that everything is fine. that everything is normal, that you're just driving home. But no matter how hard you try, there is no running away from your poor decisions. They've got better mileage. Even through the loud engine ruckus, your ears are pierced by the annoying ringtone. Glance at the phone. Unknown number, right on cue. Well, locked by drive right back home, I'm going to reject the call. Dodging both the paranormal and paralegal? Good on you! As with the phone call, with hair standing up on the back of your neck, you anticipate another interruption. There it is. The thunder that still sends chills down your spine. The end is near. In your rear-view mirror, the sky erupts in a blaze of glory, as if someone staged a fireworks show for your successful getaway. Or the apocalypse. Flames streak across the sky, unraveling the twilight itself, casting eerie, dancing shadows on the road ahead, a vivid reminder of the chaos you left behind. Well, as I'm dramatic. Well, that was loop 3. About as successful as we could have expected. Just going to change my notes here. Loop 4, what have we learned? Absolutely nothing. Well done, us. It seems that the time loop stretches further than you've anticipated. Okay, so I need a plane. Or some sort of teleportation device. Or I need to figure out what the mystery is. The road home might wait just around the bend, but you'll have to drive like a maniac to actually make it.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow?
Well, sorry, I just need to grab some fresh air, leave Rue Valley and drive like a maniac. Oh wow, let's go. The car leaps forward like a frantic old nag, tires spitting dust and gravel with disdain. As the speedometer soars, the landscape blurs into a homogeneous mass of red rocks and greasy shadows. The foolhardy tempo calls to mind another careless driver. It must be one of those Rue Valley things, pushing your luck even when you're fresh out of it. Maybe he managed to escape. Lingering on that thought certainly won't help. Every turn of the wheel flirts with disaster, pebbles ricocheting beneath the chassis, as if the road itself is daring you to lose control. Step on it. Adding insult to injury, the phone buzzes incessantly, trying to yank you back on track. Let's silence the call for good. I don't know what that means. Hopefully this will be the last time you hear the guy. Oh, I guess we just press silence. Okay. You knew there was no turning back. Your mind races ahead, running faster than a car ever could. I'm going to press the pedal as far as it goes. Okay. Gripping the wheel, you're counting down to 8, every second dragging longer than the last. You can almost feel the air tense up before the strike until... Once again, predicting the unpredictable, a superpower given to you and you alone, left behind in the soaking desert road. I just want to go home, and I'm gonna start crying. Well, you bash through the desert as the last droplets of rain on the windshield start to fade away. Then it hits you. This is the furthest you've been able to go. Okay, I got 2 inspiration for that though. Oh? But time stops. Not because of the fiery sky and the end of the loop. Your internal clock says that you still have a couple of minutes before that happens. It stops because you are not in control anymore. In control of what? Well, take a guess. My future? Questionable, considering the situation. But what's certain is that you're not in control of this car anymore. Powered by inertia and the slippery asphalt, the vehicle acts on its own, swerving and sliding with astonishing choreography. Decision check. Quickly but carefully do something to avoid the disaster. Oh no, no, no. We have to quickly and carefully decide something? That's like our worst nightmare, isn't it? Because aren't we indecisive? Yeah, I think indecisive is the word I'd use. Yep. Yep. Okay, I think we're not in a good place. You grab the wheel and manage to straighten the car, but the inertia is still there, pushing you straight into the curved road and into the abyss. Turn, no brake, or maybe both? Caught between speed and shock, your hesitation leads you too close to the guardrails. A jarring impact sends the car spiraling down the cliff.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow?
Oh. His voice cuts through like a lifeline, but just as the comfort of his words wraps around you, it twists and morphs into a jarring, clanging noise. It yanks you back to reality as the remnants of the cliff rock debris drum against the car's shell with relentless enthusiasm. Through a dense fog of pain, your nerves frantically fire, desperately trying to wake up your unresponsive body. Take a deep breath. Oh, punctured lungs. Well, that is definitely not good. Is your body's way of making something as boring as breathing into an extreme sport. Every inhale feels shallow and heavy, but the air simply refuses to cooperate. Unable to scream, also can't sing. Well, I don't think screaming is going to be an issue, but singing was a major part of my plans going forward. You try to breathe, but even the shallow breath feels like inhaling shards of glass. This will require some serious surgery. Well, let's reduce the sound, any sound. With charcoal lipstick on your lips, you try to break the silence, but because I have a punctured lung, I cannot. I'll simply say, help. Oh, dental fracture. You try to speak, but the sharp tang of blood fills your mouth. Your teeth, or what's left of them, are swimming freely around your butchered tongue. Some shattered, some completely gone, and some dangling from sliced gums. Your teeth are everywhere except where they should be. You feel the crunchiness of the smallest pieces as you try to close your mouth. Unable to communicate fluently, can't consume non-liquid food. Well, I'm trying to translate these. So, this is not a goof. This is not good. I can't believe this is happening. Or, of no buff, I'm afraid of oh no, I'm afraid of dentists. Okay. Well, I'm afraid of dentists. This is not something a dentist can fix. Well, I guess I'll just stay silent then. Play it safe. Maybe I'll try to move. The wreckage envelops you in a tight grip, but you sense that at least a couple of your limbs are free. Let's start with toes. Crushed leg bones. Oh, good. Your legs are done. It's like someone shoved them into a blender, shattered bones grinding like broken glass. No walk, only crawl. I see. The command falls short. Your legs, twisted at impossible angles, are useless. Shattered bones grind with every twitch. You're not going anywhere. How about my fingers? Every movement sends a jolt of agony, a grim reminder that somehow you're still alive. But your arm is all messed up. There's a pale bone sticking out of blood-stained flesh. Oh, wonderful. Your arm is a mess of pain that's barely holding together. You'd be lucky to lift a finger without wincing, let alone something heavier than a paperclip. Unable to pick up items. Also can't play guitar. I can't play guitar, I can't sing. What am I going to do in the band? Play drums? Well, I'm definitely gonna cry. We are dramatic, after all. You squint as a few tears come out. It doesn't help. Well, like, better not, or it's better not to move at all. Better. Just lie down and do nothing. Probably the best choice in this case. But what's that noise? Focus on the noise. Both from nowhere and everywhere you hear a rhythmic beating. Is my heartbeat? Yup, and then you feel it. The warmth of a liquid pumped by your heart, soaking almost every part of your torn clothes. A lot of liquid. I hurt myself today, survived the failed escape plan, whether your body likes it or not. I got severe bleeding. Dark liquid life is quickly escaping your body, each heartbeat feels like a countdown, trouble staying awake. Alright. Through half-closed, tear-filled eyes, you sense the orange haze rising, the ground trembling under you. It's happening again. Back to the notes. We did learn something in Loop 5. Something very important in Loop 5. Well, actually we didn't. I was going to say we learned that dying doesn't free us from this, but actually, we learned nothing, because we didn't die. Really, that was a bad move on our part. We should have made sure that we were dead at that point, and, well, found out what happened, but anyway. You hold your breath, waiting for the end until the weight of it becomes too much to bear. Miraculously, you fill your lungs with the musty yet familiar air tinged with the stale scent of old cologne. Feel the contours of our teeth with my tongue. That sounds like a weird thing to do. The brutal crunching sound is still ringing in your ear, but everything remains firmly in its intended place. It's nearly enough to coax a smile on your face, yet it doesn't. Let's breathe. The air has never felt so refreshing before, yet you must continually remind yourself to breathe until the instinctual rhythm kicks in. It's a breathtakingly beautiful sensation. Haha. Try to move. Though the unfathomable pain still lingers in your mind, you muster up the courage to lift a finger. Paralyzing doubts aside, it's effortless. You're alive and well, for all the good that it does. It seems that the loop goes as far as to mend your injuries. The fleeting sense of relief swiftly exits the stage, making way for the overwhelming tide of disappointment. You open your eyes only to meet his yet again.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow?
Yes, and I have a question, although I want to open the map first. I can't. And I have a question. Of course, Mr. Harrow. Feel free to ask anything. Actually, well, maybe we should say this if we haven't said it already. Doctor, I saw the whole sky being set on fire.
Oh? So what would you say that fiery sky means to you?
Maybe the end of one cycle, the beginning of the next?
I'm pleased you see it that way. Nothing ever ends. Not really. Even in death, a prime example of apparent finality. A person lives on in the memories of his friends and family. Maybe this is why so many human cultures have based their mythology on the cyclical nature of the universe. Now, tell me, how did you feel when the sky was burning?
Well, mostly an incredible amount of pain due to all of our injuries. He doesn't know anything about the fiery sky. You can play his game if you want to, talk about your feelings, but will you find out anything useful? Well, let's say I had fluctuating feelings.
Understandable. If you're not certain of what's happening, your mind can't quite decide how exactly to respond. Often, how we're feeling about something is far more important than what's happening. I urge you to think some more about this, and we shall discuss it next time. Any other questions?
No, that's all.
All right then. That's it for today. You should go and check in at the office. Your room is probably ready by now.
Okay. Well, we did not manage to escape. However, we have a little bit of new inspiration here. The time loop, or actually it's just a new thing. The time loop heals all wounds. Your body, fragile as it is, no matter what you do to it, reverts back to the state it was at 8 PM. Pretty useful. Drive back home we still have, but we haven't done anything with it. I guess we need to figure out some more. We learned some stuff at the about the fiery sky, but nothing else. Okay. Well, in that case, let's leave this room. Oh. As you leave the doctor's office and the same sight hits you once again, you struggle with the fact that the loop seems to be infinite. I hate this place, I just want to leave. But you can't leave. No matter where you go, you'll be tossed back here as soon as the clock hits 8:47 PM. I get it, but I still hate this place. It seems you will stay here for a long time. This attitude won't help much. Well, I don't care, this place sucks. Suit yourself. Became obsessed. Rue Valley sucks. Oh, so this is where this one went. All that energy you put into your pathetic attempt to escape has transformed into pure hatred towards Rue Valley. You can't escape, but you're sure of one thing, this place sucks. So this has now become an obsession, which I think will affect us in conversations. Okay, well, let's do some exploring. I think that's what I wanted to do first anyway.
Thief.
So, let's see what we can find. So there's a bench over here.
I'll break you open if I have to.
There's this. Let's have a look. Garbage, probably thrown out by the residents of the motel and forgotten by whoever was supposed to pick it up. Okay. I'm just going to continue doing a little exploring. Let's see what the bounds of this world are. So I could try and walk out, I assume. Don't know if that's going to lead to anything, but sure. Check along here. Not much over here. I'm assuming that's walk out. I should actually check whether that's what that says. We can check on this side, I guess. It's not like a transition to the next area or something. Oh no, it's just a dead zone. You can't go into it. I see. No bus until tomorrow. Okay. So my options right now are very limited. I can either go into the motel office or I can speak to our vending machine girl. Well, let's go vending machine. Let's see what we can find out. Maybe I've got something that we can vibe with her. You know, us hating this place. She is still beating the vending machine. I'll talk with her. Talk with her? What happened to your lethargy? Well, I grew tired of it and shook it off. Great news, but aren't you too anxious to talk to her? Nope. Really? Okay, you got this then. Let's see why she's beating up the machine. Why'd you need coffee this late?
Says the guy who looks like he's had at least 7 cups already.
She grins.
This would be my first today, believe it or not. Excuse me, but I'll try getting my coffee.
Her words are accentuated with a very loud bang. Is there no other place to get coffee around here?
No, unfortunately not. I'm stuck with this broken piece of antiquity.
She turns her attention back to the machine.
Work, you piece of crap.
Well, if it's any consolation, I was hoping for a snack from that machine.
Misery loves company, I guess. But seriously, what do I do now? I cannot survive what's left of the day without coffee.
Maybe you can fix it. After all, it's just an old machine. Undoubtedly, the malfunction is caused by something mundane. Okay. Well,
Give me my coffee,
we
you
have
jerk!
something new in Loop 6, which I'm just going to note down.
Spit it out
So
already!
Loop 6, we have vending machine vandal, coffee.
Come on,
That's
you
what
thief.
we've learned. Let's maybe do a little memory map here. Let's see what we got. Vending machine is stuck. Vending machine seems to be stuck. Apparently the lack of coffee is turning some people into monsters. Maybe you can do something about that. Okay, well we've got 2 inspirations, so it kind of feels like we're being led down this path. So I'm going to hold to commit. Can't be that hard to fix the machine. Maybe just give it a good shove or press the return change button really hard. You'll figure it out. Alright. Let's try it. No coming any closer until the angry woman leaves.
I'll break you open if I have to.
Can I say anything to her now that I've decided it? Yes, I can. Maybe I can help. She looks at you suspiciously.
Sure. Give it a go.
I'm going to insert another coin. As you push it into the slot, you can hear the clanking sound of metal hitting metal. Alright. I'm going to press the coffee button cautiously. Nothing happens.
Ah, crap.
Okay. I'm going to... Well, let's start with whisper to the machine. It's listening. Well, you are a good machine. You are just confused because nobody taught you how to be yourself. The only answer you get is the refrigerator's hum and the electricity's soft buzz. Perhaps it just wants to be left alone.
Hey, are you talking to the machine?
Guess not. Well, it was worth trying at least.
Whatever, was just curious.
Okay. Well, the trick is to know which buttons to press, I'm gonna say next.
That's genius.
She laughs.
I'm watching.
Press all the buttons one by one. Button by button, the machine refuses to react to your commands. This isn't working.
Yeah, I tried that before.
Okay. Let's grab the power cable coming from the back of the machine. It's thick and dirty, now what? Push the machine a little bit to have more space. Definitely. There, now you have access to the cable and the socket in the wall. I'm going to unplug the cable with one hand while holding the socket with the other. Okay.
The old did you try unplugging it and plugging it back in method. Good idea.
Let's now plug it back in. Lights on the front of the machine turn back on. Okay, I'm going to look at her.
The honor's all yours.
She makes a little bow, smiling. Ta-da! And does it work? Nothing happens again.
Damn.
Okay, slap the machine. In an instant, the information from the nerve endings of your palm reaches your brain and the pain overwhelms you.
Oh my god, are you okay? Did you hurt your hand?
Oh no, I think I broke something.
Oh no. Let me see.
She takes your hand.
Nah, it looks fine. But seriously, don't do that again.
Even though only your ego is damaged, she's right. As you keep your hands clutched close to yourself, you are at least content that come 8:47 p.m. she will not remember this. I'm going to grab it and shake it. The machine rattles slightly, its mechanical hum protesting the unexpected disturbance. Still, with each shake, its metallic exterior embraces the playful motion, following your swaying like a dance partner.
Well, I guess it needs more than a hug.
Alright, let's go counterclockwise. Machine starts producing gurgling sounds as if it will be sick. And the other way. The gurgling from inside dies as you change direction, but returns immediately, louder and accompanied by hissing.
Oh, I think you made it angry.
But before you can answer her, the machine excretes an unknown liquid into the empty tray.
I don't think that was coffee.
I'm gonna give up. You turn to her and shake your head. This problem is beyond your fixing abilities.
Well, thanks for trying. I'll go back to beating some sense into it.
Alright, well we have failed miserably. Let's have a look here. It will work, it has to work. You have infinite time to try all the different combinations and emerge victorious, or you can ask around for how to fix it. That seems fair. Well, let's see what we can do. Wait, apparently I can go into here. This isn't our room. Room number 1 looks like there's nobody there. Okay, we can't go in, we can look at there.
Yes, your colleagues already suggested I reboot the modem. I even tried a backup router.
Well, I'm gonna grab the cheap looking pen. The clerk is laser focused on her call and she doesn't even notice you've grabbed the pen. If you want to snatch her attention as well, you failed. I'll just put it back. Leaflets. Picture of a huge rocket and a group of people in red jumpsuits cheering with bottles of water above it. The Coral Destiny logo. Okay, the other side. A picture of an endless desert. The caption at the bottom reads, "Free bottled water for the people of Rue Valley, courtesy of Coral Destiny, your favorite space agency." Alright, I'll take it with us. Let's leave. So I now have this leaflet. Alright. Well, I guess I'll keep it. I'm not going to turn it into an airplane yet. All the attention of the girl behind the counter is occupied by the ongoing phone call.
Physical antenna. Yes. On the roof. Yes, the roof.
Let's do a social check. Try to get her attention. Too extroverted. Okay. Looks like you need some creative ideas to get her attention. I'm going to write a large hello on the pamphlet using a pen. Creating a message takes a few moments. She raises it and she notices it while still on the phone. Smiling, she whispers,
Got it. I'll be with you soon.
Yes, whispers that. Well, that's not really ideal. Well, let's continue exploring. Let's see if we can find anything else. Yeah, there's nothing back here. There wasn't anything last time either.
Why would... No, this isn't about payment.
Okay, airplane time. Better to do this outside. There's more space and a proper wind. Alright. Well. Fold it into an airplane, send it flying as a decisional check, apparently. Success! Okay. Well. While holding the leaflet between your fingers, you instinctively begin folding. Motions are familiar, almost automatic, each crease sharp and deliberate, as if your hands remember the rhythm from years ago. Adding to the line down the middle, you turn the corners, carefully aligning them to shape the wings. It's simple yet perfect, the same way you've done countless times since childhood. Well, it glides with effortless grace as it carves a single deliberate loop through the air before dipping low to kiss the surface just short of a perfect landing. We got some more inspiration. For our first flight, it was alright. Oh, alright then. Can I have a look at this? Or does it just tell me about it? Transformer is buzzing softly. She is no longer at the machine. Oh wait, I had too much apathy to look at this poster before, right? You look at the poster again and it suddenly hits you. The heavily damaged letters at the top read Rue Valley, not Rue Ballet. As you look at the illustration again in disbelief, you start to realize that what you thought was a ballet performance at first is in fact something completely different. Let's take a look at the audience. The audience is a cluster of inanimate boulders, their shapes distorted to resemble people sitting and making gestures. Stage? The stage is but a desert landscape with orange sand dunes and a rocky mountain range in the background you mistook for the curtains, and the chandelier that you saw is just an embellishment on the poster's border. Ballerina? The ballerina is a group of people huddled together with their hands raised, their movements blurred by the damage to the poster, and the orchestra. The musicians are in fact a group of disfigured trees and cacti, their branches angled in a way resembling different instruments. You shake your head in disbelief, feeling a mix of confusion and embarrassment. The realization that you've been looking at a distorted and damaged illustration of a desert landscape all this time instead of a fancy ballet performance makes you feel like a fool. But soon as the embarrassment settles, a more profound feeling emerges. You are so sure that what you are seeing was the truth, and yet it's not. Could it be that any of your strongest beliefs may be turned upside down just like this? How can you ever be sure about anything? Well, I got more inspiration. Don't know what that's going to do for us, but I got more inspiration. Hello.
Are you ready to check in now, Mr. Harrow?
Hey, do you know how to fix the vending machine? It's, stuck. What? Really? Damn it. I guess I'll really have to push Dad to get us the enigmatic 3000. Our rust bucket has more malfunctioning components than working ones. There's a trick to get it out of, the unjam it, and so far it's worked every time. I really should put up a sign on the damn thing explaining how to work it. Listen up. You have to press the return change button, but really press it all the way until you hear the plastic crack, and then simultaneously press the coffee button and the more sugar button 3 times. Easy. That sounds like a tough but lethal combo in an arcade fighting game. Still easier than the crazy maneuvers you pulled, though. Okay. Well, thanks. I'll raise a cup of coffee to your health. My pleasure. Enjoy your coffee. I'm trapped in a time loop, by the way.
Oh, well, that's an interesting thing to hear.
You managed to transform her extreme enthusiasm into pure awkwardness.
Anyway, let's get you into your room. So, number 6, the last one on the 2nd floor. Everything is ready for you. And
Here we go again.
here, your key card.
With the enthusiasm out of the picture, the prolonged explanation of keycards and electronic locks is also gone. She just holds the piece of programmable plastic in her hand, waiting for you to take it. Congratulations! You managed to make this very awkward, and you're usually not an awkward person.
Don't you worry about anything. Dr. Fink is the best.
And she thinks you're crazy. Don't worry, I'm the only sane one here. Never mind.
Thank you for your trust, sir.
I'll take the key card. Don't I need to sign a document?
Oh, you can do it some other time. Don't you worry about anything.
Yep, she just wants us gone. Which is fine, because we can leave now. We can leave all the way to the vending machine, which we will now fix. I will press the return change button, but really press it all the way until you hear the plastic start to crack, and then simultaneously press the coffee button and the more sugar button 3 times. The machine stirs to life with a low resonant hum, its internal mechanisms clicking into place, awakened by your input. The display reads insert coin. Oh, insert a coin and press the coffee button. The coin clinks into the slot. A deep grind echoes. Who is that person? From within as the coffee button glows and the inviting aroma of fresh brew begins to permeate the air. The smallest plastic cup ever sits ready in the tray. The machine is fixed. But it won't last, will it? Like wiping raindrops from a windshield on a rainy day, the effort you show is replaced by a fresh set of 47 minutes still blurred into what's in front of you. The machine will still be broken come 8:47 p.m. It's hopeless, I say dramatically. Okay, but very important new piece of information. The vending machine's not that important. What's super important, although it is important I guess for knowing who Vending Machine Vandal is, what's very important is that we now have 812 Man. 812 Man, he's a new person that we just met. Who is 812 Man? I have no idea, but he arrived at 12 minutes past 8. Combo for resetting the machine worked. Let's wrap it up. You learned and tested the combos to get the vending machine unstuck. You can now have coffee whenever you want. The best thing is, because of the time loop, you won't have to face the dreaded caffeine crash. Oh, the trick is you just continue drinking caffeine, right? And more and more and more of it until you become truly addicted and in a hole to the point where you can't possibly take it in anymore. Who is this man? Suddenly, a stocky man in his 50s enters the reception area and approaches the desk, addressing you.
Very sorry to interrupt, but this is an emergency. Robin, the Wi-Fi is not working in my room.
That is an emergency.
I'm really sorry. The whole motel's been without internet since Friday.
Since Friday? You've had no internet all weekend?
I know. The internet antenna just stopped working all of a sudden.
All right, no time to lose. Let me take a look at that antenna.
Oh, no need for that. A repair technician already came yesterday and fixed it. She said the internet should be back up today around noon.
But the day's already over.
I know. I just got off a call with customer support.
And?
Well, the first operator said this issue falls under another department and he could connect me to them, but since it's Sunday, probably no one will pick up. But since that's the only way, they put me on hold with that awful elevator music, and then...
Oh, new info. It's Sunday. Is that useful info? I don't know. I actually don't even know if there's new info, but it's info.
Can we cut to the conclusion, please?
I was just about to tell you! They said the case is still being processed, and I supposedly misheard the technician who must have said tomorrow or later.
So, no telling when it'll be back up.
Nope.
That's right. Sorry.
Oh, I'm nosy. I'm going to continue listening.
This is absurd. Why is this happening now, of all times? I have a crucial online meeting at 8:35. Missing it is not an option. I absolutely need the internet.
I'm very sorry about it.
After all these years, I finally got a shot at restoring the Rue River Aquifer, and now I'll miss my only chance.
The Rue River Aquifer. Okay. What is the Rue River Aquifer? Okay, I'm just going to note that one down. That's another thing.
That's possible? I thought our Blackwater situation was one of those unsolvable problems.
Oh, yes. The rooms all have black water as well. Oh, cool.
No. We've had a process developed for 5 years already. Ever since then, the only thing missing is funding. And now that I've finally gotten the chance to pitch it to someone with both the resources and the interest to back it, everything's falling apart because of the broken internet antenna. That's my luck. I tripped at the finish line and lost the race at the last second.
No, come on! The race isn't over! We are not going to lose! I won't allow it!
You won't?
Of course not! If the future of my hometown hinges on this meeting, I won't let your defeatist attitude drag us down. The motel may be offline, but there's internet at the belt.
This is a different Robin than the one you're used to. There's fire in her, a steely resolve. She's got game that's undeniable. Oh, I'm obviously going to continue listening. Oh, okay. So there's internet at the belt. So we have the belt, which is somewhere. And it has internet. Now, can we access this place? I have no idea. Would we want to? I have no idea.
The what?
The new bar my mother opened. It's a 5-minute drive to the north. Although right now there's a roadblock on the way.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't even have a car.
Oh, right. Well, the good news is the roadblock won't be a problem then.
Hey, always look on the bright side.
And the bad news?
You'll have to ride a bicycle there, and it looks like a storm is coming. You'll need a personalized card to use the bike. Here, take my card.
Okay, so Robin has a card for the bike. Okay. Robin, bike card. Although we could always offer him our car, I guess. Although there's a roadblock.
Oh, thank you. How do I use it?
Just lean the card against the marked surface on the steering wheel and wait for the green light and buzzing sound. Oh, wait, take these noise-canceling headphones too. My mother is not in the best mood today, so it might get loud at the bar and can't have you getting distracted during the meeting.
Okay, so she also has headphones. That's interesting.
Thank you. Let's hope I'll make it there in time. And their internet is working.
Don't worry. Drive carefully, and good luck.
Okay, we got a lot of info. Your ears are pierced by a ringtone that you swore to change years ago. Who's calling? The screen simply reads unknown number. You feel betrayed by your own phone masking the identity of the mysterious caller. Alright, I'll answer it.
Hello, sir. Am I speaking with Eugene Harrow?
You are?
My name is Percy Rugger, and I'm a senior sales executive at Ulterior Paralegal Exploits Consultancy. We'd like to offer our help regarding your case.
That sounds great, Mr. Rugger, but I have a question first, if I may.
But of course, Mr. Harrow. I'm here to answer any questions you might have. At your service, as they say.
Have you ever experienced the sky catching on fire?
The firmament is in flames? Are there any winged women in golden armor? Or a monstrous wolf devouring the sun? Or bearded giants duking it out with hammers? Ring any bells?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I saw a fantastic opera recently about the end of the world, and your question inspired me. So, can we move on to the primary reason for my call, Mr. Harrow? If my information is correct, you have recently been unjustly forced to participate in a treatment which, in our opinion, may have consequences not aligned with your best interests.
Are you referring to my psychotherapy here in Rue Valley?
Mr. Harrow, let me be frank with you. I have no idea where this true valley of yours is, but we will work together to put an end to this undue response to your, well, unique situation. I mean, we have only known each other for a couple of minutes, and I can already see what a strong-willed individual you are. You know what you want, and nothing will stop you from getting it. So I presume you're ready for the next step in our cooperation?
Well, do I have to decide right now? This is all happening so suddenly.
I completely understand what you're trying to say, Mr. Harrow. To make things easier for you, I'll simply write down your general consent here and forward your case to my colleagues in our paralegal department. They'll contact you shortly. Well, Mr. Harrow, it was a colossal pleasure talking with you. Juice!
Before you have a chance to say anything, the phone line is already dead. I guess he didn't want to talk about the fiery sky then. Oh, what's this? Is this stocky man over there in the corner? He's so disconnected from everything else right now, he just gets to live over here. Alright, well, time to leave. So the bike is gone because he's taken the bike, I see. There was a motorbike here earlier that she was using. So I assume if you got the motorbike, you could get to the belt quicker. That's an intriguing thought. Okay. We look at our car. Does it do anything? I could drive south or north. No, I think I'm okay. I'm okay for now. I just want to see what else we've got. We'd check our room again if we wanted to. Is there anything else around here? No, let's go to our room. Okay, so this is a green light here as well, which is interesting. I think it might just be for show, but interesting. All right, room number 5. A door marked with the number 5. Knock. Wait for a while, but nothing happens. Do it again. Wait for a while, but nothing happens. Uh-huh. 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 Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Alright, well. That seemed like enough times. Well, it took a minute. Let's head into our room briefly. Right, we'll unlock that. So, start with this. I can put the suitcase away. Wonderful. Now we've done that. Anything we need to do in here? No? No? The water's still messed up. Nothing we can do with that. Okay, we got a chair, we got a bed. Alright, well, we can leave again. Minute has passed by us doing that. Okay. Back down the stairs. Yeah, I could sit on one of the benches. There might be different things for the different benches. Let's go sit. The bench doesn't look very comfortable, but you're glad that there's a place to chill around here. You place your butt cheeks on the wooden bench and let gravity do the rest. So you're trapped in an ever-repeating 47 minutes. There has to be an explanation. Sure, but where to start? You're stuck in a random place and time. Nothing seems to happen, and yet too many things do happen to know them all. Small events, insignificant, forgettable stuff. Yet still, you have to observe everything, everywhere, all at once, then somehow discern the important stuff from background noise and remember it. Your memory is the only tool you have at your disposal. Information is the key to solving this. There are just too many things to remember. It's only 47 minutes, so I just observe and do nothing? You could do stuff, too, sure. It's just that sitting on your ass and watching things unravel is much easier, no willpower required. Alright, I'm gonna get up briefly because I want to see what new thing popped up. I think it's just you're in a time loop. Okay. This tells you get some information. Alright, I'm gonna sit. Wait until something interesting happens. You feel that the whole timeline of the parking lot is not complete. You'll have to go back and start earlier to make a note of all the moments. But for now, you're sure that there's only one important moment left. A moment you remembered since before you even realized you're in a time loop. Okay, so that skips you forward to the crash at 8, whatever it is. Oh. 8:37. Oh, lightning crash. As the thunder subsides, you realize how with every passing loop it seems to startle you a bit less, as if your body is getting used to it. But suddenly a feeling that something is missing takes hold of you. The parking lot somehow feels calmer and emptier. Look around you. Looking around, you see the usual landscape of the motel's front, and then your gaze falls on the transformer and... The careless driver was here just before the thunder. Where is he? So careless driver is missing. Oh, okay. Loop 6. Something we have done maybe caused the careless driver not to turn up. Careless driver. Okay. Missing. That's interesting. An eerie sensation creeps up on you. You realize that you haven't seen him since the very first loop. Oh, so that's what it meant in the car where it said that he could have escaped. You were meant to have got this first. I see. A slew of questions surrounds like a swarm of bees. So he's missing since first loop. Missing first loop. Okay, okay. So, could he be aware of the loop as well? So many questions, but one thing seems certain. Somehow he's special. Alright. Interesting. So he is missing. Alright, so he might not turn up every time. Well, anything else that we can access here? It doesn't seem like anything obvious, but let's go into this office here. Can I speak to you again?
How can I help you, Mr. Harrow?
Have you seen a guy wearing a red plaid shirt driving a blue tow truck?
Oh, that has to be Uncle Frank.
Wait a second here. Percy Rugger calls up and he always says, "Let me be Frank." Is he Frank? I'm just saying, it seems like a coincidence. Okay, but we have a name for careless driver. He's Frank. Okay. Interesting. Oh, also Uncle Frank. So, that means there's yet another person connected to her. So Robin now has an uncle as well. Okay. So she has a mother, a father, and an uncle, all of which who are relevant to the story. Okay. Uncle. Cool.
He's a family friend. You've met him?
Not a real uncle then. Got it. He almost killed me with his driving.
Yeah, sorry. He's reckless like that. Just a few days ago, he crashed into a street lamp near the shuttle stop. But, you know, he and my dad go way back, so...
She shrugs.
I guess that's also why he lets him stay at the motel for free.
So he's staying right here.
Yep, right here.
Eyebrows raised, she points down as well.
In fact, he's been living here for the last 2 years. Dad says he's a good man that fell on some hard times. I want to believe it, but I don't see it. So, why are you asking about him?
I just need to talk to him.
Oh, all right. His room is number 1, but I don't see his pickup outside, so he's probably not in there.
Fair enough. Okay, so now we know about Frank, who stays at number 1. Alright then. Well, can I even access one? Oh wait, this is one right here. Knock? Oh, a door to Frank's room. The whole time it was right next to Dr. Fink's room. No answer. Frank, I know you're in there. The only answer you get is full-fledged silence. Strain my ears for any hint of life behind that door. The silence only deepened, swallowing the room behind the door. I just want to talk, Frank, nothing more. Even if he's in there, he clearly doesn't want to engage. Ignoring me will solve nothing, Frank. No response, not a single peep. Maybe he is pondering my words. Or maybe he's just not there at all. I'm gonna knock on the door harder, longer, incessantly. The door remains stubbornly closed. Frank, cut the crap, open the door right now. The echo of your voice fades into the void, swallowed by the oppressive stillness. Well, I guess I'm giving up. Well, I could try the doorknob. It's locked. Alright, we have a new idea. Enter Frank's room. Frank is either not in his room or he won't open up. Perhaps you could try to enter his room somehow. Okay. Need a key card. Receptionist loves talking about key cards. Okay. Door to Frank's room. Okay, well, see what we can find out. We've got 5 minutes left. Hello.
How can I help you, Mr. Harrow?
Nope, can't do anything with that. Fair enough. Okay, see what else we can do here. There's nothing over here. What about if I sit in this seat? Bench doesn't look very comfortable. We would land as a place to chill around here. Okay, now I can get up. Okay, exciting times. Can I get myself the water that we've been trying to get ourselves? I guess I don't need it anymore, but I could try it. Oh, I should take the cup from the tray. It must be the smallest plastic cup ever. Actually, I don't want coffee. Well, there we are. Our indecisiveness has caused us trouble. Actually, I don't want to look at the car. No, I'm just going to go to sleep. I think that's fine. I think we can just go to sleep now. We have a goal to enter Frank's room, but beyond that, no, it's time to sleep. Let's open the door. Get in the bed. You know what? I'm going to fall onto the bed this time. Cool. You fall onto the bed with all your weight. It croaks and squirms, and a cloud of dust and skin particles rises up. Let's mess with my phone. With a gentle touch, the phone screen turns on again. Check the available Wi-Fi connections. Ooh. You spot 2 Wi-Fi networks, one labelled Rue Valley Guest and another labelled Rue Valley Staff. One welcomes you in, the other pretends you don't exist. It's not for you and it makes no effort to be. Let's tap on the guest network. The little Wi-Fi icon lights up like a small victory, but the illusion doesn't last. It's a hollow connection, all signal and no substance. You stare at the screen for a second longer than necessary, as if willing it to change its mind, but no luck. Trying to guess the staff network's password. I don't think a random sequence of numbers is going to work. Someone around here has to know it. Oh, back to the phone. Let's scroll through my feed to kill some time. Until the loop ends. You start scrolling through stale memes, boring news articles, beach photos of ex-acquaintances, and poorly targeted sponsor posts. In one picture, a grinning middle-aged stranger is apparently showcasing his newest baby, thanks to a cleverly applied filter. Both of them sport donkey ears. In an overly long and arguably racist video, a non-native speaker is repeatedly making embarrassing linguistic errors. They often turn out to be unintentional double entendres. Hilarity ensues. Well. After a while, you realize that neither the pictures nor the posts are loading correctly. Let's check the signal. 1 bar. But you get the feeling that if it could, it would show half a bar. Seems like all those posts were from some time ago, stashed needlessly in your phone's memory. Unless you hook up to some local Wi-Fi, you won't get much internet here. Oh, okay, time to get up. Oh, I'm gonna go outside, see if anything's going on. Maybe, you know what, I'll go down to the office. Let's end the loop in the office, and that gives us something interesting that we haven't done before. Okay. Okay. Hello.
How can I help you, Mr. Harrow?
Who is the guy complaining about the internet? She giggles. Recognize him? Yep, that's Jason Burns. So he's no longer 812 man or stocky man. He is now Jason Burns, which I've ran out of space on my notepad to write, but Jason Burns. Okay, we have his name. She pauses, watching for reaction, and leans in and whispers almost apologetically. The dumper. The dumper, huh? Okay. Pulling back, she adds, he's in room 5, our only other guest besides you. Well, and Frank. Okay, so he's the dumper. Okay. And he's room 5. We're getting all sorts of info. So what do you think of him?
Well, he's been a regular here at the motel, visiting every now and then for years now. And despite what everybody says about him, I think he's a very kind and polite person.
Why is he called the dumper?
Don't tell me you don't know about it. I mean, yeah, the whole thing is not so important to folks outside Rue Valley, but still.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, okay, wow. Let me see if I can explain. So, one day when I was like 3 or 4, people turned on their taps, and instead of clean water, this black, nasty stuff came out. Soon, it turned out that the Rue River aquifer, the source of all our water, had been polluted. People were furious. There were protests, town meetings, lawsuits, everything. It was a huge deal. That's when Jason Burns' name came up. He previously worked for Apex Ore as some kind of waste manager, and they said he was the one responsible for all of it, that he dumped a bunch of chemicals into the ground and let them leak into the aquifer.
Okay, so the reason why he's so desperate to fix it is because of guilt, we're assuming.
After that, people started calling him the dumper. It stuck.
Or just to get people to stop calling him the dumper.
And, well, the water is still bad, so, yeah, I forgot to tell you, don't drink it.
She grins. When did he arrive at the motel?
Oh, today, about an hour before you got here.
Okay.
Just a half an hour later, he came back down asking if I could clean, dry, and iron his shirt before 8.
Mm-hmm.
He said he'd do it himself, but had to leave the motel immediately because of an unexpected urgent call. There was a bloodstain on his shirt, but luckily our washing and drying machine has this super quick anti-stain setting.
Excuse me. Okay, so he had to leave urgently and he had a blood stain on his shirt. Okay, blood stain. We're getting a lot about this Jason Burns. Blood stain?
Yeah, but he didn't seem hurt or anything. Don't worry.
Yeah. That was my first thought.
And the machine handled it perfectly. In under 40 minutes, the shirt was spotless and dry.
Wait, that means it's in the loop. Wait a second, that's in our loop. Shirt. It's in our loop. Shirt. Now, what does that mean? I have absolutely no idea.
So, I managed to iron it and drop it off to his room half an hour before the deadline.
She gives a small triumphant smile, clearly proud of a job well done. That's super fast.
Glad you think so too. Anyway, he returned and hadn't exited his room until, he came down again asking why the internet was not working.
Where do you think he went in the meantime?
I don't know. He took a shuttle toward Bothwood and came back the same way.
Well, we're gonna have to leave our conversation there, I guess. The checkout. Ooh. Tried to leave this damn motel, but all that therapy nonsense behind, but everything kept falling apart. Well, we don't have enough here, so that's fine. Let's hold to wake up. We don't have enough inspiration for that one. So that was loop 6. That was very productive, loop 6.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow?
Loop 7. Yes, and I have a question. Well, actually I'll have to wait until next session because I have to go now. Alright, Mr. Harrow, see you tomorrow. Alright, we're outside and we are now in loop 7 and that is where I'm going to end the episode for today.
Give me my coffee, you jerk!
Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.